There we go. We're finally live. This thing has been acting up. How's everybody doing today? We got the piggies here. If I can get the screen to stop shaking. All right. I had a co-host. I don't know if he's going to be back. He's kind of angry right now. But until he comes back, I can go ahead and start answering questions for y'all. Let's see. Where did our girl go? Oh, she's back there behind the house. All right. Well, I'm going to give it a little moment here. Wait for more people to come in. All right, y'all, we're back. I guess my co-host is not joining me today. That's okay. I'll go ahead and answer questions for you anyway. Let's see. All right, so sorry, I'm getting the list out here. What everybody wanted to know. Okay, well, as you can see, that one right there, our big girl. Yes, I'm talking about you. This one right here, in the far, I believe it'll be the right side of your screen. Her name is Honey Bun. And coming up behind her is the ever-present Swirly Pig. Those two are probably the bestest of friends. In the blue house here, we have Carrot Cake. Oh, goodness, Honey Bun, what are you doing? Honey Bun is the biggest character of the show, I would say. She's extremely extroverted. She's constantly doing goofy things. She just loves to have fun. She loves to be the center of attention. She actually knows her name. So if you come in and you say Honey Bun, she'll go beep. So she knows you're talking about her, talking to her. You gonna come over here and say hi? Yes? See, I like to be the star of the show. And yes, you'll always find her with her face in a food bowl as well. She's very, very piggy. As you can see, Swirly Pig, she's pretty dirty on the back side. I don't know what they got into this morning, but it is just about bath time. And that's a good point to touch on. The first time that we had guinea pigs, we didn't know that you were actually supposed to wash them. So I guess we just got lucky. We had extremely clean piggies that time. We had 2 girls, 2 sisters from the same litter. And we never washed them their entire life. They lived to be just over 7 years old. Their names were Brownie Cake and Snowball. And they died about a week apart from each other. So I would say it's probably pretty true that your pig can die from a broken heart if they're all by themselves. If they've been paired up for a long time and they find themselves all alone all of a sudden, I can imagine that's probably pretty scary for them. So this time around, we decided we wanted to do more than just 2 piggies. We've started our herd with 3. Honey Bun was actually our first. She was all by herself, just a lonely little female in Petco. And I'll go ahead and say real quick, I do not recommend Petco for obvious reasons. I didn't know that they were having so many issues with their animals and the quality. But for me personally, they pressured me into joining their Vital Care Rewards member thing. And so I signed up for that in August and decided I didn't want to use it the very next month. So I called to cancel and I was told, that's fine. You can go ahead and cancel. And then I noticed a week ago here, it's in September now. I noticed that they had charged my card again. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just a little glitch. I called them to let them know and to restate that I wanted this canceled. And I was informed that that is a 1-year commitment. You cannot cancel. You are locked in for a year. You have to pay that monthly membership regardless on if you used it, if you want to use it. If you're homeless, it does not matter. They've got you for a year on that membership. So just fair warning to y'all, do not do that with Petco. It's not like a normal membership rewards card or something like that. You're locked in like you owe these people money. But anyway, on to the piggies. Who do we have here to talk about? Let's see. We can talk about Swirly Pig. I would say Swirly Pig is a pretty balanced girl between extroverted and introverted. She has her quiet moments, but she's also very sociable. She loves to mess around with Honey Bun all the time. And Carrot Cake, you see there, who just got the shibby shakes. She is very, very introverted. She does not like coming out a whole lot. She doesn't like talking or playing or messing with anybody. Very skittish piggy. But yeah, so we started this herd with Honey Bun there. She's got that freckle on her eye. Oh, they're going to fight. Oh, no. They're getting spicy. You guys good? You got a problem here, Honey Bun? Yeah, we'll probably give them a bath here tonight. We've got somewhere to be here in about 30 minutes. So this is going to be a pretty quick live. But what was I saying? What were we talking about, y'all? Let's see. Was it about Carrot Cake being introverted? She's very quiet. She's probably going to go in this house right here. Oh, yeah. So we started this herd with Honey Bun. Honey Bun was all by herself when we bought her, and she was by herself for about a week, I think it was. It might have just been a few days. I don't quite remember until we got the other two girls. Carrot Cake and Swirly Pig, they are both sisters from the same litter. They are both American, from my understanding. And Honey Bun is, what's it called? Abyssinian? Amnesians? I don't know. Whatever that pig is. Whatever you are, you're cute is what you are. She's very fluffy. But the other two girls are very, very soft. You would be surprised how soft American guinea pigs are. They're almost like chinchillas. They're so silky smooth and soft. It's really nice to pet them. Whereas Honey Bun is very puffed out and very fluffy. And she's always rearranging the furniture. As you saw on yesterday's live, she actually flipped this house over. So she's a very, very extroverted, very active piggy. But yeah, definitely social creatures. They like to be part of a crew. They do not like to be alone. Honey Bun was actually alone for a little bit too long. I felt bad about it, but there was nothing else we could do. They didn't have any new piggies for us to buy. At the time, she was the only female. We didn't want to mix her with a bunch of males, obviously. But when we brought the other two girls home, oh, Honey Buns threw a fit. She was just weep. She was screaming as hard as she could. She was so excited to have friends. But yeah, they add a lot of value to your life. It's a very easy pet to take care of. You do need to keep them clean, though. They do not like to be dirty. They're very, very unhappy when they're dirty. And you'll see how excited they get when you clean up their enclosures. I do recommend that you don't keep them in a cage. The pet stores sell those tiny little cages, and that's just not very good for them. They don't have room to run and to stretch their legs and really play. So this is ideal, in my opinion. It's set up kind of like a CNC. You'll see that a lot if you looked it up on like Google or different guinea pig pages. A lot of people like to use the CNCs. I just felt that they were too expensive, to be honest. I got this roll of linoleum. I think it is, or vinyl, whatever this floor is. I got this from Ollie's for about $20, I think, or a little bit less because it was on sale, I believe. And then I got the cage. This is actually 2 cages from Walmart put together. They're puppy cages. They're the smallest ones that they offered. And they're both about $15 to $20 each. So not each panel, but it's like they're all connected. It's hard to show you. I'll pin a picture of what I bought from Walmart for you if you're interested. But yeah, this works really well for us. I just come in with a broom once a day, sweep it all up, and mop it down. and it's very, very easy. But yeah, they love it. They love to be clean. You just always got to be eating, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I wish I had a way to zoom in on her face right now. I'm brand new to live streaming, so I'll try to figure that out later. What are you doing, honey bun? So yeah, these are still very young piggies. They're not a year old yet. I think that they are about 6 months, I would estimate. So around 6 months each. And they've already grown so much. When we first got this set up, they were actually small enough to go in between those little gaps in the fence. So we had to wrap the entire thing with chicken wire. That was a little bit of an extra expense, but it's not too much. I think it was about $10 a roll for the chicken wire. We cut it in half. But yeah, as you can see, we were able to take the chicken wire down now because they're too big to fit now, aren't you? Yes, you are, you potato. You're not a spud anymore. You're a full-blown potato. Potato, I'm a potato. Come here, honey bun. Where are you going? I'm talking to you. Yes, hello, it's Guinea Pig phone. What doing? Honey bun. Everybody's gonna hide. I love it at night, right before we put them to bed. Each one of them will get into their own little house, and I always say it's like they're in their own little garages. They're so cute and organized. We can also touch on the toys and their diet if you'd like. Let's see. For the toys, you mostly want to stick to these hard plastic little jingle balls, or pretty much anything hard that they can't really chew up. You got to be mindful that guinea pigs are constantly chewing, right? They love to chew. Hello, honey bun. They love to chew, so you got to be mindful of that. They don't nibble too much on these jingle balls. Mine don't, but that doesn't mean yours won't, you know? So you got to be mindful of that because obviously you don't want them eating plastic. But mine just typically, they like to throw them around. Honey bun. Sometimes Swirly Pig gets in a mood and she starts hoarding all of the balls in there. Are you going to move her house while she's in there? Oh, no. What are you doing? Honey bun pig. Yes, you. I see you. Beep, beep. Oh my goodness. But they do, here in the last few years, they've actually they've started selling a whole lot of different kinds of guinea pig toys now. So you do have quite the selection these days. It wasn't like that when we first got piggies about 10 years ago now. As you can see, those different colored blocks that they have in there, they are chewy blocks specifically for guinea pigs, and they're supposed to be flavored, but I'm not going to try them. So I'm going to take the guinea pig's word on it. Sometimes they get in the mood when they like them, and sometimes they don't like them. As far as, you also want to stay away from any kind of like squeaky toys, fabric or cloth type of toys, because they will chew on those and they'll eat it and get really sick, and you don't want that. Looks like Carrot Cake is taking a nap. Everybody's in their own garage. The cars are away. What are you doing? Oh, I see you. Honey buns. Honey bun. You're not going to come out and say hi? She said, no, I'm done today. Oh, hi. What are you doing? So as for their food, they get a premium kibble type of thing, as you can see right there in the middle. It's pellets mixed with different flavor pieces and plants and different stuff. There's not much of a price difference, so why not just go with the premium one, in my opinion. In addition to that, as you can see on top right there, what she's getting ready to smush her face into, she gets plenty of hay every day. And again, we go with the premium hay blend. It's got flowers and different kinds of hays in there. It's not much of a price difference, so why not? That $1 to $2 difference is not going to make or break you. You're already going to have to buy it anyway, so you might as well just get the good stuff. And then in addition to that, we also feed them. They get treats all day, every day. You name it, whatever they're allowed to have, they're getting. Their favorite treat is sweet peppers. So we always keep those on deck so they can always have fresh sweet peppers. And it's really good with the vitamin C content. I don't remember what it was. They can get very sick though if they get low on vitamin C. I can't remember quite what it was. It's interesting to research though if you have a moment. But yeah, you always want to try to keep that vitamin C level up for them. Are you gonna steal that hay? You gonna take it right out of her mouth? Honey bun, have I not raised you better? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What you doing? Baby? Baby? Yes, hello, it's Guinea Pig Mom. What are you doing? You wanna come here and say hi? You wanna come here? No, you're not tempted? Not even just a little bit? I'll scratch your chin. Come here. Honey bun. Is that your favorite ball? Yes. So I like to play with this ball. It jingles. You gonna sleep right there? Okay, that'll work. But yeah, other than that, as you can see on the other side of the screen there, we do give them water in a bowl. And that might be one of the more controversial things in the guinea pig community. I don't like the bottle feeding. It makes the guinea pig work a little bit harder to get the water. So that's not ideal in my opinion. Also, you never know if that ball inside the bottle is going to get blocked or not. And if that happens, your piggy's not getting any water at all. So with this, I'm at least able to monitor, their water levels. I can tell, obviously, they're getting water. It's freely available to them. And you can also clean it a lot easier and a lot better too. It looks like my co-host has decided to join us, but we're getting ready to go.
Hello.
I wanted to keep this quick. It's Mr. Tristan himself. He has entered the building. Oh my God, we have a special guest. I'm sorry, I scared you. Yeah. I was just telling them all about the guinea pigs.
Nice.
Yes. But we have to go right around that 20-minute mark. So we'll be skedaddling here in about 3 more minutes. Is there anything else you wanted to add? I talked about their toys, their food, their water, the treats that they like to get. I talked about their personalities. Do they have different personalities?
Definitely.
They do.
I can tell you guys their names.
Yeah, let's hear their names.
So the fluffy one that looks like carrot cake's in the blue house. And the fluffy version is named Honey Bun. She's very violent. I would.
You're gonna snitch on her.
I would.
Honey Bun. I've been telling everybody how sweet you are.
I'll recommend not touching her.
Your finger not violent.
Your finger will be gone if you touch her.
Well, that is a common misconception, isn't it? People think that guinea pigs don't bite, but they do. Any animal that has teeth and they're able to open their mouth, they will bite you. And that's an issue we do have with Honey Bun. She's kind of like a cat. She has very strict boundaries, and when she's done, she's done. She doesn't like to be handled directly too much, like picked up. I think honestly she might be afraid of heights.
Yeah.
But that's usually when she might nip you on your finger. She hasn't drawn blood yet, but she bites pretty hard.
Yeah. And also the one in the blue house, not the dark blue one, the other version of the honey ones in that blue house. Her name's Carrot Cake, and she's very fast, just like that one, Swirly Pig. So Carrot Cake likes to run around and be sneaky sometimes.
Yeah, she's very introverted.
And she's a thief because I see her steal Swirly Pig's peppers.
You just came in here to start it. We're getting hot tea here. Hot tea.
And also, Swirly Pig, I don't even know how to explain her. She is the zoomies.
I said she was a mix between the two. She's kind of, sometimes she wants to lay around, sometimes she wants to play.
Swolly Pig Louie just says, "Get away." She just zooms sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not sometimes, all the times, by the way. No, so Carrot Cake, Honey Buns, and Swolly Pigs. Honey Buns was so happy when she got to see the other two pigs. She was hopping,
Yeah, I told him about that.
weekend,
Yeah,
and everything.
she went crazy. I do have some sweet peppers here if you want to try to feed them. We've got a few extra minutes, actually. We can go a little bit longer. They're right behind your head, the sweet peppers. I almost said sweet potatoes. That's my favorite. I love sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato.
Y'all got to let us know in the comments what's your favorite. Fruit or vegetable, I would say. Because the girls also like blueberries.
I like
What do you
fruit
like?
because strawberries are fruit.
What's your favorite fruit?
Strawberries?
Strawberries?
I just told you.
Yeah. Oh, you want to see?
I would chomp on strawberries.
Let's see. Do you want to go in the cage? You'll be on camera. Or do you want to try to feed them through the cage on this side?
I'm going to toss it.
No, we'll hold it so they come over here and eat. I don't know. Yeah, you can toss it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see if they come over here.
This is the sweet pepper Swolly Pig likes. It's orange or yellow.
Yeet. See if they come. I guarantee you it's going to be Honey Bun.
I guarantee you. She's... Actually, no. Carrot Cake's not the thief Honey Bun is. She's looking at it.
Come here.
She's dead-eyes staring at it.
Her little nose is going crazy, y'all. Here, throw another one in. We got. Oh, you bumped the camera. Let's see.
Sorry.
Do you remember what the dimensions were for this cage? I think it's